This right here is Evo India's long-term Maruti Suzuki Swift. We've had this since August 2024, so that's a solid 8 months of real-world usage. And in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you. The positives, the negatives, everything we have learnt about this car. Now before I start driving, I wanted to share with you that these seats are brilliant. They are large, they are comfortable, they hold you in your place. So is the ergonomics. All the buttons, they fall right into your hands and they're very easy to learn as well. And I love the fact that the Apple CarPlay or even Android Auto connects immediately as you start the car. Now this 1.2 litre NatAsp engine is probably the smoothest 3-cylinder engine that there is in the market right now. Yes, it does feel a little coarse at higher revs, but that's just the nature of it being a 3-cylinder engine. In fact, if you compare it with the Volkswagen TSI engines or even the Kia 3-cylinders, this definitely feels much smoother. And then there is this gearbox. This 5-speed manual is extremely smooth, extremely slick. And the clutch is extremely light as well, which is a boon when I'm going back home after office in the arduous Pune traffic. Now on to the handling. The Swift has always been known about its handling, and this car is no different. It's hilarious how chuckable this car is, how precise the steering is. In fact, Sirish mentioned in office one day that after driving the GLE AMG, he drove the Swift and he had so much fun with it. He was darting into corners, he was darting into Pune's small gaps in traffic, and he was enjoying while he was doing so. And he even mentioned that stepping down from a Mercedes into a Swift, he felt that this car is nice, which brings me to one of the points that this car is extremely well built. The panels are well put together, the plastic quality is better than ever. I think this is easily the best made Swift ever. And I think the ride is sublime as well. Maruti engineers have definitely ensured a very comfortable and smooth ride in this car. At this moment, this is the most fuel efficient car we have in Evo India's fleet. In all the long trips that we have done, it has never returned below 17 kmpl. And mind you, when I say 17 kmpl, we do it with a mix of a lot of luggage, we do it with a mix of a lot of people sometimes in, different people driving, different conditions, whether it's through ghats, traffic, various highways, city driving. So all of that combined, 17 kmpl is not that bad at all. In fact, Lenny's trip to Goa in this car yielded about 19.6 kmpl, and that too was with a lot of luggage and 2 or 3 people. That is quite good. And in daily office driving in my route, it's been yielding about 14-ish kmpl, which is much higher than any of the cars that I have been using so far. This engine is extremely fuel efficient. And that brings me to one of the biggest downsides of this car as well. The reason this engine is extremely fuel efficient is because it doesn't really have a lot of power. In fact, it runs out of breath very quickly. Yes, it's extremely precise, enjoys being driven around, but that 80 horsepower really does feel less. After a point, you just don't know how this car can keep you entertained. And here is the real trouble. After about 3-4 days of continuously driving this car has nothing more to entertain you with. From day one, from minute one, you are using this car to its absolute maximum. You're using everything that this car has to offer, which basically means that there's nothing in reserve for this car to give you, to keep you entertained, to keep you having fun with it. That's where the 80 bhp feels a little less and a little disappointing, to be honest. And frankly, no sensible person will ever cane the engine throughout all the time. That really is our only gripe with this car. That, and my personal opinion, is this audio system. Maruti has really not done a great job with their audio systems. I mean, I'm thinking of Tata and Kia cars in a similar segment, and their audio system sounds so much better, whereas Maruti has really not put any effort into that, and it just feels like it's just there. Our time with this Swift has now come to an end. This car is going to go back soon and we will get on with our lives. But one thing is for sure, everybody at Evo India believes that this might just be the best generation of Swift ever, even though I know it's down on power. If you feel that this generation of Swift has lost any of its characteristics, I urge you to spend some time with it and you might come away appreciating many of its charms. To wrap up this video, I'm going to leave a list of the positives and the negatives that we pointed out so that you can make an informed decision for yourself.